Hey team, welcome to the call. This is the Monday night Team Panacea call. We do this every Monday night at 8:30 p.m. Central. This is your place to come for information, guest speakers, find out about upcoming events, upcoming promotions or current promotions, who's doing what in the team, and recognition. We really think that this is a good way for people to get plugged in, be part of the community, be part of the family. And thank you all very much for spending a little bit of your Monday evening with us. We're going to be talking about Summit and some upcoming promotions tonight. So you might have seen earlier in the page, in the Team Pan page, we posted asking for people what they got out of Summit or what were their favorite moments from Summit. So we're going to share some of that. But first, one of the things that I want to talk about, just want to go over some of the cool recognitions that happened or the promotions that happened while we were at Summit. We had two new Emeralds. We had Courtney Stevenson and Jessica McNear go Emerald. Fantastic ladies. What Emerald means is you got two personally sponsored coaches, one on each leg. This means that it puts you in a position where you can start earning customers when you make Success Club. It activates your business center in a way that means that you start being able to earn money from volume below you. And you've actually got your own team now. You've got two people who have joined your team because you told them, hey, I'm going to do this. And so now you've got people counting on you. So, it's just the very beginning of leadership. And it's a fantastic thing to do. These girls, I don't think either one of them been coaches very long. So congratulations, ladies. Well done. Another lady who is promoting promoted Thursday is the lovely and talented Kim Harden. Kim has been a rock star on the team and a staple in the leadership position for a while. Super excited to see this happen. Really cool that she was able to promote while she was in Nashville too. So she's got big plans, and we've known her for a couple of years now, maybe. She's been to our house more times than many people in our family. Yeah. She watched her kids while we were in Italy, watched the Readlings while we were in Italy. So congratulations, Miss Harden. Fantastic job. People who are already in Success Club, be sure that you upgrade the Success Club document in Team Panacea. This is how we know who's doing what. And last we checked, Joan had 14 and Rachel had 15 points. Fantastic job, ladies. And then we've got these guys and gals, all gals, in Success Club already for this month. This list should get considerably bigger with some of the promotions that we have going on. And, if you've ever heard me talk, Success Club is a non-negotiable. If you're serious about this business, you make Success Club every single month. And what Success Club does is it allows you to, as long as you're Emerald or higher, you earn Emerald customers from Beachbody if you make Success Club 5, and if you make Success Club 10, then you earn Shakeology customers from them. And those are people that you earn money right away from these customers. Who better to talk to about maybe looking into the coaching side of things than somebody who is already buying Shakeology? Success Club is crucial to building a successful business. Team Panacea is still kind of hovering around 3,700 people. We're adding 60, 70 coaches a week, but they recently went through, I think, and canceled a bunch of people for non-payment. So we're still right around 3,700. Looking to see that number bounce here in the next couple of days, though, for sure. Top recruiters are Jamie, Melinda, Chris Kazanov, Lindsay, Mackenzie, and Tiffany. Congratulations, ladies and gentlemen, although I think Allison might have had a hand in Chris's really good week. So let's talk about Coach Summit. Summit was the thing that really catapulted my motivation and my determination to succeed. I went to Summit in 2010, and it was really an opportunity for me to see other people that were successful in this business and understand that, they're people just like me, and if they can do this, I can too. And that's the truth, guys. a lot of you, I was able to meet a lot of you for the first time. I met Jesus and Karen Lohan, Allison Tanner, and several other new coaches there. The first time that I was able to meet them, and I think spending a couple of minutes with me, they might figure out too that if they can do this, I can too. Just so in case you haven't seen her yet, my lovely wife Cody is sitting over here to my left. So when I keep looking over there, it's because she's sitting next to me. You want me to scoot over for you?
No.
Okay, she said no. All right. So some of the cool things that people found about Summit, this is kind of cheating because this is my wife, but she said, watching friends celebrate rank advancements in the opening parade of LP Field. This was awesome, guys. Just hundreds of coaches marching onto the field. This actually took place in the stadium where the Tennessee Titans play. So it was really cool to be down there on the field and see so many people from our team walk through. And in this picture, I think you see
Brooks' arm.
Okay, you see Brooks' arm. Good job, Brooks' arm. You see Jenna and Kim Harden. So fantastic. And then we got Heather Deedle going across the stage. And then you got Steph Brotman posting that she moving from teammates to roommates to friends. She roomed with these gals that she'd never met before. And, it was funny. I was talking to one of them. And they were like, it's day 2 of Summit. And we've not actually seen Steph Brotman. She came in here, but she got in late. And then she woke up early. So we know she slept here because her stuff's here. But we haven't met her yet. I think that was who was telling me that. But it's funny. And I know it happened because it was someone.
But what's really cool about that is that when you think about Summit, and you think I don't know anyone, I can't go, or I can't afford a room, you can definitely find some roommates. Start talking to them on Facebook and room with them. And so now, these 3 girls had a chance to meet each other, spend some time together once. They all got in the same room at the same time, and became friends. And I think they were all from the Team Cup, but we're getting
to that. All right. So then you got Amanda Rushing and Katie Kramer. You can see the little arrow. They went to one of the workouts. They went to the size workout. Also from the size workout, you got Kelly Jenkins and Heather Gottlob, Lori, and the Wileys in there.
So you're talking about workouts?
Yeah, well, you get to do workouts at Summit. That's one of the cool things too, obviously, about Summit is if you got to wake up early in the morning, and I think a lot of the people who this was their first Summit, you realize we tried to warn everybody, but you don't get a lot of sleep at Summit because it's such a great time, but the days are packed, and then you get to hang out with your friends in the evening, and so you want to just stick around and hang out with them. So yeah, the Wileys, I guess they got up at 4:30 a.m. There were some people lining up to get into the core, which is the Beachbody store at why don't you slide over this way because the duct tape might break.
Okay.
Just to get into the store.
Okay. Jenna, you're late, but you missed your slide. You were one of the openers. But
Yeah,
sorry. Just get a new computer.
Hey, we're on a team call.
Okay. So the workouts, it is so cool to get up to go to your favorite trainer's workout and be there live in person. It's like you see them every day when you're working on your DVD, but something about meeting them in person or being in the room in person with other people working out, it's a lot of fun. And yes, you have to get up in line, and yes, you have to, get up early to get there, but the experience is amazing. And, congratulations to some of our team members who actually got certified to teach size when they go home. That's another perk to Summit too, is being able to get certification while you're there.
Exactly. We had Dennis get certified. I think Lori Moore, Valerie Daughtry. A whole bunch of people got certified.
Ryan got certified in P90X.
Ryan got certified in P90X. Yep. All right. Awesome. So the next slide was from Brooke, and she says, watching 2 of my amazing friends pave the way for us all. Clearly talking about the Fowlers. No, I think that's actually us. Yep. Oh, it's not, she says. And then watching first-time summit goers, this is from Cody again. We had a great time hanging out with the Wileys, who we're going to get to see here in a little while, in a few weeks when we go back up to New York for a Tony Horton workout in Montreal. What?
Nothing. And just
Okay, sure.
There's a lot to take in the first time you go.
Yeah. And then, we had the speakers. It was really cool for me because this was my first time to get tapped by corporate to be one of the speakers in one of the workshops. And then we had Simon Sinek, and DeWitt Jones, I think was his last name. And it's funny that guy was he's a National Geographic photographer, but he's a fantastic speaker, and he uses these amazing pictures to tell a story. And it's just really fantastic stuff. It's funny. I was talking to somebody earlier and talking to him about Summit, and he tells me he wants to be. It could have been a she, right? But they tell me that they wanted to be very successful coaches, but they didn't really have any interest at all, like none, in going to Summit. And I was stuck because I don't know how to deal with that, because Summit is a key part of being successful in this business, and the desire to go and the understanding that it's important. And their concern was that when you look at the pictures, that some people thought that it was all about hanging out in bars and staying up all night. And that's part for some, right? But it's funny. There's a couple of coaches, and I think I saw one or two of them maybe on this call, who go to bed pretty early, and the whole nightlife scene is not something that they're interested in, right? And so if you want to maybe post something about that, or in here or in the page, then that's fine. If what somebody who doesn't do the party scene gets out of Summit. But it's so crucial to go, guys. It's not about hanging out all night in bars or wherever. It's more about the camaraderie and meeting other people and talking about goals and where you're going to be next Summit. I mean, Summit is a natural benchmark for where you're going to be a year from now. It's a natural time to set a goal by, this is where I'm going to be next year. You want to have something to add?
I do. Hi, me again, speaking over. I want to go back a little bit to that first time Summit experience, or even if you're a veteran Summit goer. And I hope you're on the call. If you're on the fence about Summit 2016, again, it's not about just being at parties and staying up all night. You're going to get up and you're going to go to workouts. You're going to hear amazing guest speakers. You're going to hear from other coaches in the network. You're going to get to meet other coaches. There's special incentives. There's exclusive offers. You can get your hands on new product as it comes out. Hey, you get big announcements. We were going to release this, and guess what? It's down the court, ready for you to purchase, so you can be the first one to try it. It's just an amazing experience. So again, you can make Summit exactly what you want it to be, which is informative and entertaining. It's up to you. It's your Summit. Do what you want, but there's just so much out there for you to do and to absorb. And so I'm so excited for people who went for the first time and were able to be those sponges and take in everything that Beachbody is. You have our CEOs coming up and giving you business information. They're giving you information on the company, how we're growing, and that we are debt free and what we're projected to do. It seriously is a business building experience, and you're certainly there to be the CEO of your company, and you're getting firsthand information of what the future looks like for the company.
Good stuff. All right. So moving to the next one, and of course, like we said, it's fun, right? This is just a couple of group photos where we got to hang out. Most of us I didn't have my shirt because I had to speak, but there we are with our team shirt. And the cool thing is, guys, is this is just like a fraction of us, because there was I don't know, somewhere between 18 and 20 5,000 people there or something like that, and it was pretty hard to meet up. So, but I think we were able to meet almost everybody. I didn't get to see a few people, and I'm sorry about that, but saw everybody that we could. All right, and so the next slide. We kind of been covering that the whole time. But so listen, I'm going to take this opportunity to tell you what, in case you don't know, Summit is sold out, right? So that's not great, or actually it is great, but get on the waiting list, because just like, I'll tell you a secret that they didn't exactly promote, but several thousand people who registered didn't show up. And so they understand that they're going to have room for more people. Yes, it's sold out. The 25,000 are gone, or registered. And they've got 5,000 in reserve for success starters. So if you make success starters, you're in, right? You've got a ticket. But if you don't have a ticket, you need to register today, right? Register as soon as this call is over, or open another screen and just listen and register, because you'll get in, right? If you get in on the wait list, you will be able to get there. Things will work out. They'll figure it out, because there were people on the wait list for Summit this year, and then we ended up having people be able to go and register at the door. So just understand that you need to get on the wait list. I would encourage you guys. I see your post, Maria, and that is fantastic that you're hitting success starters. But I would encourage everyone, even though you're hitting Success Club every month, to get on the wait list anyway. Because here's the thing: when you're on the wait list, they'll send you an email saying, "Hey, you still need that Summit ticket. We're to you on the list, because you don't pay anything. We're to you on the list. You've got like 48 hours to answer." And then, of course, if you're making Success Club, then you say, "No, I got the Success Starters ticket." But you need to get on the wait list now, okay? Because if you wait too long, then you may not get in. All right. And, there's a lot of places that are sold out right now, but that's because everybody and their dog bought or rented hotels right now. And in fact, I can tell you that a decent amount of people rented more than one, because they're not exactly sure where they want to stay. So again, they don't have to cancel these rooms until like 48 hours before the event. So it's not best case scenario for the people who don't exactly know where they're staying, but I'm gonna just go ahead and take a wild guess here that several hundred, if not several thousand rooms will open up about a week before, as people start canceling the rooms, because they've decided, they don't want to be coaches or whatever.
Was the game on the list? Was the game on the list?
Yeah, but it's sold out too.
Really?
Yeah. Yeah. Another option is like a VRBO, or renting a house in the area, if that's something that you want to do too. But the thing that I'm telling you is it's going to take a bit of a leap of faith for some people, maybe, to register for something that you don't have a plane ticket or a room for, and it's like a year away. But just do it. And the other part is that it is over a year away. So whatever excuse you have right now for not registering, yeah, whatever excuse you have for not registering, I would encourage you to get over it and change your mindset. Instead of saying, "Man, who knows what could happen in over a year," change your mindset to, "Man, think of what I can accomplish and overcome with over a year to get ready for this." Right? You've got over a year to find a way to get to Summit. So figure, that's the mindset that you should have. So this is one of the things that we talked about, and I'll let Cody talk about this because this was at her event. But goal setting and hanging out with other people and setting those goals is a big part of Summit. So I'm gonna slide over here. Let her talk about the cocktail napkin strategy.
Okay, so this is kind of fun. This is really a tradition that we started in Summit. I don't know what year it was, maybe last year, but we get together and we get a cocktail napkin. Summit's over, the big celebrations happen, and we're just sitting around having, relaxing. And we get cocktail napkins out. We just start goal writing, and basically we're saying, what are we going to do together? What are we going to write and do in a year from now? And they don't have to be, you don't have to be in the Millionaires Club tomorrow. We're just saying that you need to work on these goals, and these are going to be accountable. I brought all these napkins home from my little powwow that I had with my friends, and I know that this was Kim Harden's quote. She said her favorite was chatting with Ryan Crocker about their businesses and where they are headed, and they had some just real talk about living up to their potential. I mean, that's the beauty of Summit, just is getting together with team members and just being real. You don't have to put on airs and pretend, oh yes, I am this, coach, blah, blah, blah. You may sit next to me. No, you get together and you talk goals, and no matter what level you are, no matter who you are, you get together and you plan these goals. And that's just a fun thing that we do. It's not anything earth-shattering, but I have all these napkins here, and what I'm going to do is keep my friends accountable. These people that I sit around this table, I can call them or text them and ask them how they're working on their goals, because I want to see them on stage at Summit next year getting that recognition. Or did you just tell me to stop? Okay. Anyway, so just never be afraid to reach your goals and to reach out to team members that you've got goals for Summit.
Yeah. And it's one of the things, there's a little quote here, and it's from Zig Ziglar. It says, you need a plan to build a house. To build a life, it's even more important to have a plan or a goal. You can't just say, hey, I'm going to go diamond, or I want to be a successful Beachbody coach. You have to put action behind that, and you have to define to yourself and make it tangible and real. What is a successful Beachbody coach to you, right? And then figure out, when is it that I'm going to have that, reach that goal by? And then you reverse engineer it. If you talk about, hey, I'm going to be diamond in the next 2 months or 90 days, then you need to understand that basically that's about 3 coaches a month. Okay, so that's Success Club 6 right there, and 2 of those people need to be emeralds on their own. So then you understand